Welcome back to What Now Garage. I know it's gloomy outside. And it's been about a month or so since I put out a video. Like I said, I've been busy with training and everything like that in the sheriff's office. Good news is I finally got cut loose, so training's over with, so maybe I can get y'all some more content. Today we're going to be working on the 52 Plymouth. I know I ramble on these videos and everything like that, but I'm going to try to do more about the cars. The Mustang itself, sitting there pretty. I actually redid the headlamps. I wanted to give it a more sportier look, so I repainted them black on there. Got it running. The solenoid was giving me problems. Actually, you can see I installed some new lights, so now we can actually see in here. Some new lights. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I am going to redo this Mustang. My wife doesn't care. I do. It's not, like I said, it's not about making these things a show car. Hers, I want to get to where it's really nice for her. My cars, I really don't care about. This one here, we're going to be working on this one. Like I said, we're going to be, as you see the sandpaper up there, I want to kind of give it more of a rat rod look, so I came back and took the paint back off where it was already rusted before and everything like that. I'm going to sand this down, bring it down to some surface rust. You can see where I kind of scuffed there. I kind of like that grayish look underneath it. It makes it look really, really good. I'm going to lightly sand the sides and everything. I know y'all probably tired of paint work, but with any car, once you start doing mechanical stuff and everything like that, the only thing you have left is paint work. Now this one here is not necessarily mechanically sound. As you can see, the puddle under the car that just happened blew a fuel line. Isn't that amazing? Got it running great. I was actually going to drive it to a car show, but I was kind of late, so I didn't make it. Just started it up, moved it forward, and yeah, things happen, man. When you get these cars like this, it's all about having fun with them. You're going to come along with problems every once in a while, and you just got to keep going with it. Like I said, I'm going to end up redoing this, only this side here, so don't get mad. The 38 subscribers that I have, which I appreciate y'all, by the way. I hope we get more and more, so I get more and more of these videos out. I'm not out here to make money off this stuff. I'm just doing it because it's my passion. I love doing this. If I could do this full time, it'd be amazing. I love working for the sheriff's office. Like going out and help the community and things like that. But at the same time, I do love my cars. But like I said, I'm going to end up redoing that quarter panel on this side of the Mustang. That's going to come at a later time. Right now, it's good enough to where she can bring it to car shows and go around, driving around. This one here, we're going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to rough it up. I got some satin clear I'm going to put on it. I want to also, I'm going to make some door panels for these. I want to try to dress up the floors. It's got a couple holes here and there. I want to patch them. Maybe work on the seats. Let's see, no door panels. Headliner itself, I don't think I'm going to go back with one, man. I kind of like that rough look. I don't know, it's just something about it. I may try to find some trim. I have some trim for the outside, but it doesn't match the fenders very well. I may try to do some metal work on that, which you know I love. I don't want to fill in any of the holes or anything like that. I kind of like it having that nostalgia of it just being a beater that you just drive around. The thing I will be changing on it is I'm going to leave the chrome. It's got some rust on that chrome there. I may try to touch this up a little bit. I got to find this green. I don't know if I have any more of this green. I want to try to get the Plymouth where you can see Plymouth. I may just leave it ghost out. But I bought some stainless steel paint. And I'm going to be changing the headlight bezels here. I know this one's chrome. I could just order another chrome one, but the bumper's going to go stainless. These pieces here, stainless. I'm going to rough this up. I may paint that back black just to kind of give it that look. Everything else is going to stay the same on it. Mirrors, I'm not a big fan of those. I want to kind of get the droop down mirrors that come over and down. But the rest of the chrome and stuff like that, I may just leave on there for right now. Back bumper is going to be stainless. I may paint the Plymouth, like I said, the front and rear, that stainless color, kind of all match. Door handles will be stainless. I'm going to try to maybe get some SOS pads, rough these up, and then I'm going to spray all that the same color, stainless. Green wheels are staying. I got to see if my airbrush gun is functional. I kind of messed up on that, and I apologize. My brand new paint gun and my airbrush gun I left in the cleaner too long, and I think I ate all the O-rings up, which I may have to go get some O-rings for them. But I want to kind of get some airbrush some God dang, I can't even think today. Some pinstriping and stuff like that on there, like I did under the hood, which I saw. I may try to do some on the outside, maybe on the fender or two, or at least the front fender, and on the back I may put something on the back. But other than that, let's get to it. Also, I'm gonna take this off real quick. Check this out. I actually have a functional tripod now, thanks to the Black Friday store here in Baton Rouge. So I don't have to put y'all in jack stands in my actual floor jack. So now y'all can come with me wherever I want to go now, which is awesome. So let's get to this. Alright, like I said, we're gonna start with that. I'm just gonna kind of just rough sand it, get it done, and that way we can get the Mustang pulled out of the shop. I guess I have to push it because I just blew that, like I said, I blew that fuel line. It's actually starting to drizzle, rain out here, so of course, awesome. Can't work on the car without the shirt, so always make sure you dress for the occasion. And usually I'd wash it before I sand it and everything like that, but like I said, we're just going to rough sand it anyway. So I'm not trying to take all the black off, I'm just trying to rough it up, that way the paint sticks to it. A lot of guys are like, a lot of guys out there are cringing right now, that's the way I'm doing it, but it's a budget car. Everything I do is actually on a budget. You don't have to spend lots and lots and lots of money doing this kind of stuff. Just take your time, get it done right, or it's the best of your ability. Don't be scared to do this kind of stuff, man. Just go out there, get it done. Juice is around here somewhere. On his little pink shirt, wherever he's at. I did do some test spots on this car with some clear. I don't want it to be shiny. I kind of want to have that matted look, but I also want it to look good enough to where it looks like it has some type of shine to it and polish. Like this gray to see coming through, I kind of push down harder to get this gray to come out. Everything else I'm just kind of light sanding. I just kind of want to rough it to where the paint has to stick through. There you go. So who's there? Pink shirt. Some of this has doesn't have much paint on it. Just kind of, you see some of the surface rust coming through, which is kind of cool. I was always a fan of the Patina. Don't get me wrong, I like shiny cars. I don't know, it's just something about that old school, rat rod look. You don't have to really worry about coming out and shining these things and doing things like that. You just kind of wash it, send it on its way. But get back to that the paint. I did try a I don't know where it was. I think it was like a matted clear, and it just didn't have the sheen I was looking for. So I'm gonna go with a satin. As you see, my hands are already turning black from the paint from all the primer the guy used before. It don't take much to get it to where you want it. And sanding those down too and priming them, that way that stainless paint that I got actually had something to stick to. I'll probably end up taking that off, and maybe the front ones off, that way I can just spray them while they're off. Right now, I'm just trying to get the majority of the work done. before the rain starts to actually hit. And usually people will wet sand it, but like I said, I'm trying to go for like a rougher look. Yep. Live on the highway, so that's how it goes. Maybe as I'm doing this, we'll witness one of these cars flying off the road into my yard again for like the 18th time. I can actually get it on camera. But like I said, I'm just going for this quick and easy, rough look, getting it done, get it into the shop, so I get as much of it taped as I can. I'm not really taking my time with it. I'm kind of pressed on time. I got a lot of days to work. That's why it's hard for me to get these videos out to y'all, because of the way I work, the amount of time that I work. I always go, and I'm always pressed for time. But hopefully, now that the training's done and stuff like that, I'm gonna satin, spray it. I'm gonna leave the chrome trim on. I'm not gonna pull it. We'll get it sprayed. So I'm gonna get busy. I know y'all don't want to watch 18 minutes of me sanding this thing down, so I'll show y'all when I'm finished. So as y'all can see, I got it finished sanding. I already washed it. I used Dawn, just Dawn with oil. You gotta make sure that you rinse that off a lot, because that soap is very, very hard to get off the car and all that. I don't usually try to get any type of grease or oil that might have been on it. I do have some grease and oil remover that I'm gonna actually wipe it down with once it dries. I took Scotch-Brite pads and scuffed up the bumpers. Went over a couple spots on the car itself with it. That way, any spots that didn't get done with the sandpaper got covered. As you can see, it's dull. It's got some white spots here and there, which that's what I'm going for. That looks really, I like the way that really looks. I tested out the stainless steel paint. I'm glad that I actually bought 2 cans, because it may take both to do both bumpers and maybe some accents. I thought about maybe doing these. I don't know. I may just keep it that aluminum look on there and just put the stainless on there. Maybe give it some character. I did scuff up these door handles. I'm gonna wipe them down with the wax grease remover, because I ended up priming them and painting them first with the bumpers. I may pull the front bumper off and paint it by itself. Rear bumper is way too difficult to take off for one person. It means sound like wussing out on it, but dude, I did it by myself and it's horrible. It's very awkward getting it on there with the brackets and everything like that, and I've already got everything bolted up. I got enough space between the car and the actual bumper to where I can actually just kind of mask off the car itself, spray it, get it painted. The only thing it is probably going to slow me down on the clearing of the car. So what I may do is just spray that with the stainless, and then uncover the back of the car and start from I'm gonna start on the roof on the top, and then just work my way down the hood, fenders, sides, and everything like that, the front. I'm like debating if I should spray those. I may spray them too. I'll just tape that off and spray it, be done with it. But by the time I get to the back, it doesn't matter if it's dried or not. I can still clear the car itself. Like I said, look, you can see the gap between the bumper and the actual car. So I'll just end up clearing that. Right now I gotta wait for it to dry. I want to get it into the shop now, because all that crap falling from the trees is not helping. It's just more dust and more pollen and everything. So I'm gonna get the keys for the Mustang and move it out. That way we can get that one in. I actually fixed the fuel line. It was a old fuel line, so I cut it off, put the fuel line on it. It has an electric pump on it, and so I just cut the fuel line, put the fuel line on it. It wasn't no point of showing y'all that. Literally just 2 hose clamps, pulled them off, and 3 hose clamps it back on. All the major stuff we'll get into that. But like I said, Mustang is 90% done. Like I said, I want to get that fixed, that quarter panel fixed. But I want to focus my time on this one. I know I said I was going to start working on that one. I did put a video out for the one rocker, but I did take this one back off and re-welded it to where it's actually flush with the truck. As you can see, it actually looks really good on this side, and that side came out good. I mean, the only thing I got left to do is the cab corners. Got to fix that exhaust leak because it's driving me nuts. See that cab corner there? Rocker there. Wasn't as difficult as I thought. I just used the jack, hold the weight on the door, cut it out, and re-weld it. Like I said, I'm gonna do that cab corner, the other cab corner. I do need to lower this seat because that steering wheel is way too big. But we'll get into that one after we get done. Well, maybe not when we get done with this one, but we get closer to being done. Put it that way. Like I said, I want to get some work done on this one because I love this car. It's awesome. I bought it because I was going to flip it. I was going to actually buy it, do some work to it, and then resell it. But I don't know, man. I love that thing. I may buy something else, and I want to do some custom work on a truck, and maybe start flipping them. But like I said, I'm not really in it for the money. I enjoy working on cars, but like any hobby, you got to make money to spend money. So that's why I'm probably gonna look for some type of cheap truck, kind of like Put Fab Shop did, how he did the Datsun and stuff like that. You can't find a Datsun right now, they're $8 grand. It's ridiculous. But I'll find some truck. I want to do some modifications. I got some ideas in my head, some sheet work and stuff like that, some metal work to do. But let me get this Mustang pulled out, and then we'll get the Plymouth put in. First time she's been in there, I think. Looks good in there. Got plenty of room to work around. Move that fan out the way. I actually might put the fan out here and I just blow the air out, fumes out. But yep, I'm gonna get it dried off. I know even with the 3 lights I got, it's probably gonna still look dark in here, but I gotta work with what I got. So do is start taping off these door handles. Anything needs to be taped off. Keep primer or anything else. We're getting actually on the car. So the most exciting part of the whole job. I call all that sarcasm. It's all in the prep work. Like I said, I'm only going for like a rat rod style, so I still like to keep the overspray down to a minimum to what I'm going to be painting. And I just got the old green stuff here. Also, since I got y'all on here for my 38, hopefully for more subscribers in the future, I still got that old bike in my game room, sunroom as we call it. What y'all think we should do with that? I mean, I'm always looking for ideas. I know I asked for ideas for this. I didn't get any really no comments about it. I know probably most of them would have said just paint it all nice and shiny. But I don't, like I said, I'm not really into like show cars. I mean, I appreciate people who take care of their vehicles and go out and spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to get their cars looking original. That's not really what this shop here is about. It's about weekend warriors, budget builds, stuff like that. Something that you and I can do on a few days off, like as you know. Like I said, it's been probably like a month or so. I'll probably get this uploaded tonight if I can get before this done, so I can get y'all to see all this. But like I said, this is something anybody can do. I love doing it. Like I said, if I could do this full time, it'd be amazing. I know I exaggerate the word amazing all the time, but it is, man. It's just something I wish I could have been doing years and years and years ago. But didn't really have the funds for it and stuff like that. Didn't really have time for it. Like I said, I worked offshore 18 years. Worked on the river for about 2. And I got into law enforcement, which was an amazing job because a lot of people don't really care for the police and stuff like that. But, from my standpoint, as a sheriff deputy, I love doing it. I like going out there. You never know what call you're gonna get, how it's gonna turn out. But majority of the time, it's decent people, man. Everybody's out there trying to make a living, just trying to make sure their families are safe. I like helping the community, so anytime I get to go out there and actually do it is amazing. You know, there's more police officers like me who are willing to go above and beyond their call of duty to do things, and I think they should be appreciated. We're just people just like everybody else. We want to go home to our families every night. We want to make sure everybody's safe. So that's what we're really out there for, is to make the public safe. The public means everybody. Doesn't matter who you are or what you do. We're out there to help protect y'all. Put our lives on the line every day. It's like everybody else, you know, military, firemen, even EMS, you know. They go out there and they got a job to do, and they don't care who you are. They just go out there and do it. So anyway, getting back to the task at hand, yeah, we're going to be doing this on both sides. I know it looks like a lot of tape, and I'm probably wasting a lot, but I really don't like paint lines. I don't. So I get as tight as I can, around what I can. Like I said, there's only certain parts of the car can actually paint it, so it ain't going to be that much. Highway noise. But like, I don't have to take really anything else off, because everything else is going to be just cleared. So I may try to run some tape on the stainless, whatever it is, on the side of chrome. Other than that, I'm going to tape the windows when I go to spray. I should have that plastic over there. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go around and tape this thing off, and hopefully we'll get to where we can do some priming and stuff. All right. So I got them primed. Got the back taped off. Got the bumper all done. Hold this thing up. Make it easy to hold. There we go. Got this thing all nice and primed. 2 coats all the way around. Door handles all the way to the front. I was going to leave that little bezel part of it black, but I may see what it looks like. I can always change it back to black. But I'm going to try to put it with the stainless, so it's all stainless there from the bottom to those grill pieces there, and it comes up to the black. So I thought about doing the headlights. I don't know. I'd hate to mess that nice chrome one up and then just paint that one and then paint them both. Or I may just try to find me another one, or I may take it off and try to see if I can get it re-chromed or something. But I'm gonna get the spray can, see what it looks like. Let me set y'all up. There we go. We're gonna use this whole tripod thing, so I got some of this stainless steel matted. So spray some over here, get the residue out of it. I just like the clear coat, honestly. It don't look really stainless. See that I bought 2 cans of paint that ain't gonna look right. No? I got some sparkles in it. I don't want to lay it on thick, because then it runs and look like crap. Like I said, I'm gonna do these door handles first. Get a coat on them. I may start on the rear bumper. I'll probably push the car forward some, that way y'all can see me doing that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around, put a coat on this stuff. Now it looks stainless over here. Maybe it's the lighting. That looks good right there. Just need some light on the surface. That's all it is. It's going to be a matte finish, so maybe that's why I'm thinking it looks like a primer. It has that matte finish. I think once we get out of the sunlight, well, I would say I push it forward, but I just painted door handles and I can't get in the car. So, like the genius that I am, let's start up here. Up front. I'll get y'all at an angle. That's good enough. I'm gonna leave all this chrome. I left it dirty. That way, if any paint gets on it, it'll just really just wipe off. I'm just splashing it on the back because it's hard to get paint back there. So that way, you don't have to worry about runs and stuff like that coming down the piece. Doing all this when I was on the boat. Some spots you can't get to, so just dab it in there. Like I said, I'm not really worried about the chrome because if paint gets on it, I can literally just wash myself in water. That's why I let that part dirty. It's just gonna wipe that off. See where I'm spraying at, in the yard. Same in here. Dab it in there. I would like to get to where I'm painting all this with a gun versus spray cans, but like I said, it's a budget build. And I want to show y'all that I just got and buy the spray cans and still make your ride look good. It actually has metal flake in it. It don't look half bad, actually. I'm kind of leery at first looking at it, but it may look like crap. But I am going to clear over this too. I'm not sure what the satin clear is going to do to it. I did buy the only 2 cans O'Reilly had of this stuff, so if I run out, I'm kind of in a hard place until they can get some more in. The guy said it'll probably be a couple days before they get some more in. Actually, looks really, really good. It would be a bad color for a car, the whole car, but I am not changing this color of this car. It is awesome the way it is. It's going to take a lot of paint to cover all this stuff. I think I went through like a couple cans of primer. I'm hoping that a light coat of this and some clear is going to mask the primer. And then, like I said, I'll have to go back and get some more whenever they get some more in. They have a little paint in here. I need to clean this shop up. I can't find nothing. Found it. Some things to save you on your fingers. It is matted, so I'm kind of going back and forth on it. I got that satin. I should have enough satin clear to bring all this back around. Like I said, I don't want to waste my time spraying all this and then run out, and then I'm stuck. So any spots I may overlook or anything like that, I'm gonna have to come back and repaint. But it looks really good like that. It kind of looks weird. Even in the sun with that clear is going to take the top. I don't like the primer look, so maybe why. You gotta get this thing painted. I think this can of stainless cost me $12 and change. I love going to O'Reilly because they always pretty much have everything I need. But when it came to their primer selection, their clear selection, they only had like 2 cans of this and 2 cans of that. I don't like mismatching clears because 1, they don't spray the same, and 2, the coverage is not the same. And I don't care for that. I want everything to match. So, you know, if you're painting your car and you may paint one side with one clear or mix in between, and then you'll see dry spots where one is flatter than the other. And I'm not going to chance doing that. Like I said, it's a budget build, and I'm not going to fight the car trying to get it to match. Well, I'm pretty impressed so far because I'm still in the first can of this, and I got the front bumper and little piece of it. I figured I ran out by now, but it's holding her own. Try to stay away from the black, so I don't want any really like no overspray or anything like that. I don't need the metal flake and the stainless in the black, so I want it to be just satin and black. You can kind of see like scuff marks and scratches with imperfections and all that. Like I said, the car is not supposed to look perfect. It's supposed to look like it's mid-project. The only reason I'm putting this shiny stuff here is it used to have chrome here. And all the chrome had rusted off, peeled off, it rusted off, it peeled off for years and years and years and years. The guy actually had his bumper upside down on the car. I don't understand why. It did make the bumper lower to the ground, but it made it look dumb because you couldn't put all the bolts back in. Like you had this one and the side bolts weren't even bolted in. So when I got it from him, I decided, well, I'm going to tighten up the bumper. And when I did that, the bumper literally twisted like this. It looked like it had a smiley face, which is crazy. Man, I'm really liking that stainless color. It's amazing. I know you're supposed to let it dry, get tacky, but it's so hot over here in Louisiana right now. It's literally drying as it's spraying. That's showroom quality right there. It's great. Looks really, really good. You hear it's down to its last couple ounces of this stuff. We're going to use it up here in the front. So it runs out, and then I'm going to go through the back bumper, and then if I have any left in the back bumper has a lot of stuff, a lot of tedious things that need to be sprayed. I'm not really so worried about the door handles. They actually came out really well with that one coat. I actually sprayed it pretty thick on the door handle, and actually I shouldn't spray it that thick, like I said, then you get runs. I might have enough to finish this whole front section. Just one can. I talk too soon. And you gotta watch when you use spray cans and then tapping the metal. Try to see it. That's super cool. Man, it might actually look good with all this painted that color. Man, what do you think about it, dude? You like it? Deuce, what do you think about it? Looks good? Yeah? Like it? You don't care. But I'm gonna get on that back bumper. I don't know if I get the camera back there. I'll see if I get the camera back there with me. I gotta get that other can from under the carport. Like I said, I can't move the car right now because I'm like an idiot. Afraid all these door handles. And I gotta open the door. But like I said, none of these projects are permanent. As far as staying the way they are. That's why I asked even like about the little bike thing. What should I do with the bike and C10 and Mustang and wife? Can't touch that. Happy? You're always happy. But yeah, like I said, everything has to do with the C10 and this old Plymouth and all that. I know I'm painting it and it's kind of permanent. But like I said, everything can change. It's all about the viewers, what y'all think, you know. We do this stuff to entertain y'all. We do it because we love it. But as far as entertainment aspects, we're trying to get content out there that y'all enjoy. You're not gonna hurt our feelings. Hey, you know, comment on there. Man, I would have never done that to that car. I'd have painted it, or I'd have done this, or I'd have had the bumpers re-chromed. So I said it, you know, in my videos, everything like that. Y'all can comment anything y'all want, man. I like the bad comments and good comments. I mean, I don't really mind. It really ain't bad comments, because at the same time, it may be good to hear something that y'all have to say. Yeah, y'all might come up with a good idea. Yeah, we may have overlooked all of us. You know, bicycle garage, pole barn, food fast shop, junkyard dig. What is that? Thunderhead 289. We all look for the viewers to tell us what they like to see. It's not just us. We may go out and get the vehicles, and we may work on them. But if y'all don't like the content, you're not going to watch it. So, well, we leave a lot of it up to y'all. So, we know what to make, what to do to keep y'all interested in watching the videos. You know. Y'all make it to where we can do these videos. It ain't us. I mean, we're just average Joes making the same amount of money y'all are. You know. Well, some of us are. Some of us are YouTube famous. They can afford to go buy all these cars. Some of us can't. That's why I still have the same 3 that I've been having. And they're not expensive. The ones I buy are cars that are. I lucked out with the C10. I know it's a solid after truck. No, the one request I will not do. I know some viewers may ask, come on, highway, is to cut down the long bed on the C10. I like the long bed on the C10. I'm part of a club, Long Bed Mafia. So we do not cut trucks. We will not cut the long beds off and make them short beds. That's one thing that's out. We will not do that. But I lucked out with that truck. I only paid, I think I got it from the guy right down the road from me. $1,800. It ran, it drove. It wasn't anything special. Inline 6, 3 on the tree, long bed, rust everywhere. But it ran and drove. And I always wanted a car to work on. And I was actually looking for a car to work on, not a truck. But when I seen the price of the truck, I was on the boat, and I was like, I gotta get this truck because I can't pass this deal up. So that being said, every vehicle you see in my driveway that is a classic, I did not spend more than $4,000 on any of these cars. My wife bought her Mustang for herself, and she bought it from a guy from Morgan City. It did not run and drive. He actually was a good fella. He actually brought it up here from Morgan City to where I live, and brought it to us, so we didn't have to go down there and get the vehicle. So she paid $3,900 for that car. Now don't get me wrong, I probably put about $1,000 or $2,000 into the car to get it to look like that. It did not look like that when we first got it. It looked decent, but it did not look like that. Chrome, I reshined all the chrome. I put new Ford emblems on there. I painted the grill, painted the whole car, did the body work on the car. So all these decals I put on. So paycheck by paycheck, you get to put money aside and start working on it. Same with the truck. A guy needed the wheels off my truck. I used to have Steelies on it, just regular factory Steelies with the dog dishes, which he didn't want. I kept, by the way. And he had those wheels. So I said, well, if they fit my truck, we'll trade evenly. I'll just give you the wheels so you can do your project. I put a mesh grill in it, which is just basically just wire that I got from Home Depot, put it in the truck, just to have, so it had a grill. The plastic one just fell apart. It literally fell off the truck. Change the radiator, change out distributors on both of those vehicles. New sending unit on both. New gas tank in the Mustang. It was just, a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there. Anybody can do it. So I don't have the funds to go out and buy all these cars like everybody else has the funds to go buy all these cars. Don't get me wrong. Some of the cars they buy are junk cars, and they put their own money into it. But at the same time, like I was saying, I don't have the funds like they do, and they get to do it full time. I don't. I actually have a job. I have to go work for the sheriff's office, so I don't have time to do it like they do. If I had time like that, I'd be out here every day working on these things and giving y'all more content. And I'd be able to sell these things to people who actually want a car just to drive, not to take advantage of people who just, it's got to be this thing where it's $80,000. No, man, just get a car and drive it. That's all it's about. That's all we do. Weekend warriors come out here and we just drive these things, man. But warn y'all with my repetitive speaking and all this stuff like that. But yes, so I'm gonna let this sit. Hopefully I can get the doors to dry so I can get this tape off. I'm not really worried about the bumpers in the front. Just taking off. I want to see how the back's going to look with that paint. If the back bumper's good, I may use some more on the front. I think the front is alright. I'm kind of digging the stainless, man. It's grown on me. I think too much stainless would be too much. I think keeping some of this chrome actually works. So I may take this Plymouth thing off, rough it up, do that. I really don't want to change my emblem on the top or this emblem because it came out so good. I don't feel like painting the little green guys again. But I may take the one off the rear and do it in stainless and just save that paint because I think everything is good right now. So I'm just trying to get this plastic out the way. Get those things pulled off while we wait. I got my garbage can outside. But yeah, I'm going to start pulling those off. I'm going to get them put on the table. I'm going to paint them real quick. Make them match the stainless of everything else. Like I said, I'm going to leave the emblem on the hood the way it is. And the other piece, I'm gonna leave it like it is. It might be just too much and try to break everything up. Then we can get to spraying some clear on this thing. Well, wipe it down. I gotta wait the door handle so I can wipe it down. All right, we'll get back to it. So what y'all think? Got it done. I actually ended up taking these off and putting the stainless here and leaving that aluminum. I think the two-tone looks pretty good. I mean, I think that bumper was really, really good. What do you think about it, Deuce? Looks good? I mean, it's got the perfect amount of sheen on it. I even did the same for the front. I actually sanded down the chrome. You can see where I got it all nice and shiny again. It's got some dust on it, but I even did the bezels. Glad I took it off and actually did the bezels. Plymouth thing came out really good. Took that off. I mean, overall, I think it looks good. I mean, to most people, they ain't gonna say it looks different, but you can tell that it's got some type of clear on it. I did 3 coats on the roof, 2 coats on the side. I didn't want it shiny. I wanted to still have that matted, rusted look to it, and I think that satin was really good. I think that if I went with that matte color, it had just been just flat. It wouldn't have looked right. Other than that, I mean, it's smooth. I figured it's gonna have like I had to scrape the windshield with a razor, get the all the paint and everything off. I didn't tape it off as good as I thought, but razor did real well. Took out all the paint off all the windows. I actually left the windows down when I painted it. That way I don't have to worry about taping those windows off. But I think it looks really good. So wipe them white walls down, clean those green wheels up. And I was going to put the green pinstripe and all that stuff. I still have a chance to do it. But I can just put it over the clear that I have on it. I mean, it's just a small clear on it. Once I get my gun working right. It wasn't working right today, so I got to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So my next days off is Wednesday and Thursday. Next week I'll probably be a little busy, one of those days, but we'll try to get back out here and get started on it again. Like I said, I could have showed y'all how I sprayed it. Actually, let me get a can of this stuff. I think I threw them all away. I use this Rust-Oleum 5-in-1 Superior result. Actually, it's pretty cool. I'll set y'all down so you can see this. If you it's got a little knob on it. That's like super flow. It's less flow. Let's see, it's high output, standard, low output. Then you have a regular spray pattern like this, and if you put on 5, you have a vertical spray pattern, and you can actually lock it to where it doesn't spray at all, which is pretty cool. But I bought 5 of these. I think it was like $7, $8 a can. But like I said, I did it for like a budget type deal. I could have bought it, the paint, and used my gun and sprayed it all with a regular type of clear. But as you can see, even with the spray can, It still come out. I mean, it's smooth as silk. I figure it's gonna be rough. It's got dust on it from sand scraping the stuff off the windshield. But I mean, you can't beat that stainless steel paint. I mean, it looks good. All that stuff there. I even put a little bit of clear on it. I wish the sun was out so it actually could shine. It does shine a little bit, but not over the top. I did put tape over this and over like some of the side pieces. I just sprayed all this in the back. I actually had this off and I cleared it and then I put it back on and put clear on it. But you can't really tell the difference between this color and this color that much, but it's actually like a tan tint to it, just like the bumpers. I like that color, man. That's awesome. I am gonna have to find a way to there's a piece that goes here and I don't have it, but I may just get some sheet metal and fabricate something up right there on a later date. But as far as this episode of Whatnot Garage is gonna be it. I just want to get something out there. Like I said, it's been a month or so before I did anything, and the truck was the last thing. So I just want to get something back out there, show you how I'm still trying to do things and get things done. Got the Mustang sitting out there. But I want to try to get this thing done. I thought about putting some air shocks on it too, to kind of help with the ride, because it, like I said, it bottoms out everywhere I go in the front. The rear is fine. But that's going to do it. Like I said, like, subscribe. Any ideas what y'all think we should do with the car as far as interior work? Later on down the road, maybe we'll do something with the outside. Again, I do like that green, but I'm not painting the car green. I would like to see that stainless color. What y'all think about that? Tell me in the comments what you think about that stainless color. I think that color will look really good on that car now that I sprayed it. But until next time, for me and Mr. Deuce over there hanging out, we'll see y'all next time.